Any questions?
How can you take care of yourself if you have to defend yourself? If somebody's beating you or trying to take your own life, or trying to take your life, I mean. Is there a way to transmute it?
That's the challenge here, that in the question is the problem. In the question, there is a fear of losing life, as we just talked about. In the question is an identification with the human existence in the form that you have right now. We understand. And we know, hasn't this illusion been so well created that we so believe it so deeply, so well, that we protect it, even the illusion, we protect more than what we do care about mostly sometimes. But I understand and I hear your question about how may I really preserve and take care from a loving place? How do I preserve from a loving place without harming, basically? And that is a true, deeper question. How do I preserve and take care from a loving place when I'm being challenged? And I would be, in a sense, likely not to tell you anything about it for you to find out, because you like to find out. But I will tell something that you can help you on that way. Because this is partly the journey you are all on. How may I be loved in any situation? If I told you everything, there would be no game, no play. Stop. Finished. No cool games anymore, you know. You like games. You like games, you know. But, okay, let's continue. How may I preserve and take care lovingly when I'm being challenged? I would like right now to ask you the question. How can you?
I would show love, affection, and most importantly, show that I'm not afraid.
Wow. Did you guys hear that? So think about that and feel that in a situation someone is challenging you, and instead of going into defending and protecting yourself, you would show love, affection. How do you think that person will react?
Hopefully he sees whatever harmful activities they're doing towards you and realize that it's about love.
Yeah. They might. And they might not. Many people have done it. Many people have done it. And sometimes they don't what you call succeed. But let me tell you this from the bigger perspective, that as you, from a loving place, preserve life, is not about preserving your form, your identity. It's about preserving life itself. Yes, you are part of that. But as you willingly show love and gratitude, that is helping that person and all others to do the same. And you might lose your form, meaning dying in this form on the way. But from your soul perspective, you did the best you can because you were love. And you ended your life with love and care and gratitude. And more people would say that. And some of them have been saints that people still praying to. It's not because your ego wants to be saint. That's not why I tell you to do this, or it's a way. But I just tell you that people have seen it, they remember it, and they call them saints today. Because they chose love above fear, even for their own physical form, death. So repeating what he said, I would show love and affection. And it might work. And it will work eventually. But from your soul perspective, that's the best you can ever do. And if you have that mantra, that wording for yourself, I will always show love and affection in situations, especially when you don't understand and don't want to do it, you can transform your reality, your feeling, your experience of anything. And that's the only experience you really have to care about. Because that's your experience that you give into the wholeness. So going back to where I started, to preserve and taking care instead of going into fear. Can you feel the difference? Yeah. Let's all learn to defend the form, that we lose grip of who we truly are and what is really important to take care of. What's really important to taking care of, we would say, is your inner being and the state you are in at every moment. And know that that state, that beingness inside will never cease to exist. It just continue.
Isn't life about experiencing yourself through this form?
Yes. But not only in this form. You have so many forms.
Here we go again.
That's the thing. You think you own this form, and that's why I have to protect it and defend it and everything like that, and we identify, and then we make war again.
Yeah.
It's so quick. Do you see how quickly you go into the old thought patterns?
Yes.
It's so quick to go there because you've been learning this from you were born and from your ancestors were born. You've been learning this fear-based ideology, and it's part of the game. It was set up like that.
Yeah.
But right now it's time to remember again, because it's been all experienced now.
And expose the game, isn't it? It's about exposing the game. What it truly is.
The point is to experience the game. And know that when you get into the end of the game, like any game you play, you can start over again. Isn't that fun? It's a game you can play as many times as you want to. But when you think it ends in the end, it stops there is no returning. Then you defend, and then you are based on fear, because it's a fear of losing what you call life, which you are, but you cannot lose yourself. You can think you do, but you don't lose it.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot lose what you are, basically. You can forget or think you forget, but it doesn't mean that you are it not anymore.